Hello there, good afternoon. Well, it looks as though the cold weather is going to be with us at least until the middle of the week, but after that, well, there are signs of a change. The main theme, though, for the next few days is high pressure, that building across the British Isles, so a risk of frost and freezing fog by night. But from late Wednesday onwards, well, those first of the weather fronts trying to make their way in from the southwest, and as they do move in, well, there's a risk of heavy snow, strengthening easterlies before things eventually turn somewhat milder from the south. Now, as often happens with these situations, the high pressure is very hard to break down, but it does look as though there will be a gradual change to unsettled weather from the south as the week goes on. Keep an eye on the forecast. So then, the main risk, frost and freezing fog for the next few nights. Severe frost in the north, a frost too right down into the south of the country as well, but later on in the week, things turning somewhat milder from the south. So a gradual change then. And even this afternoon, it's not feeling quite as chilly as it has done recently. Temperatures around 3 in central parts of Britain with a lighter northeasterly wind. Still a brisk wind blowing though in the south of the country. There's still a significant wind chill here with temperatures just above freezing. But those winds will gradually lighten through this evening and overnight. A few flurries of snow around or sleet too in the south and east. But for many places today, well, bright with spells of sunshine. With those clear skies though in places tonight, we will see some patches of freezing fog forming, especially in the north, and a widespread frost, not quite so penetrating in the south with lighter winds, but still the odd flurry of snow around, especially in the east and south. And that goes for tomorrow as well, some brightness around, especially in the west. In the east though, rather more cloud at times, and still the odd flurry of snow about. And similar too on Tuesday, although some of that fog could well be quite reluctant to clear, so where it does stick, very chilly and grey indeed. Into Wednesday, and very little change either. The odd flurry of snow still near to the east coast, but for many places dry and bright. But then in the southwest, there's a gradual change, the wind's starting to pick up, some sleet or possibly even some snow moving in late in the day. And that's going to be gradually pushing its way northwards across the country towards the end of the week. A very slow process though, as I said, and the northern extent of that wintry weather is still quite uncertain at the moment. The winds are going to strengthen too, but eventually that snow turning back to rain with things turning considerably milder, perhaps into double figures in the south by the end of Friday. So here's a summary then for the rest of the week. The emphasis on a lot of cold weather, overnight frost and fog, but a change later on, perhaps some snow.